What series had a spin-off called All Grown Up in the early 2000s? This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Today's topic is all Snick trivia for Saturday night Nickelodeon programming. This was picked by Donald Fuller. Donald is a Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/trivia with Buds. If you want to see all the tiers and ways you can pick topics for this show, if you dig it. We have a fun episode for you. And at the end of the episode, we have a fact of the day about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And we have the answer to this triple connections riddle. So we have Elf, Everything Must Go, and Zoolander. Elf, Everything Must Go, and Zoolander. Tell me the connection between those three things and find out at the end. We're all warmed up, we're ready, and we're jumping into Snick trivia. Here we go. It's trivia on Nickelodeon programming called Snick. Here's question number 1. What year did Snick first debut on Nickelodeon? What year did Snick first debut on Nickelodeon? Number 2, the iconic piece of furniture from the programming block was what color couch? Number 2, the iconic piece of furniture from the programming block was what color couch? Number 3, what show was famous for its tagline, submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society? Number 3, what show was famous for its tagline, submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society? Number 4, which Snick show followed the lives of quirky teenagers at James K. Polk Middle School? Which Snick show followed the lives of quirky teenagers at James K. Polk Middle School? Number 5, in Clarissa Explains It All, what is the name of Clarissa's pet alligator? Number 5, in Clarissa Explains It All, what was the name of Clarissa's pet alligator? Number 6, Pierre Escargot was a character found on what series? Pierre Escargot was a character found on what series? Number 7, what unique show had episodes called TV on Trial, First Date, and Abusement Park? Number 7, what unique show had episodes called TV on Trial, First Date, and Abusement Park? Number 8, in 1997, a series started airing called The Mystery Files of Whom? In 1997, a series started airing called The Mystery Files of Whom? Number 9, 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd was about a kid that turned into what creature? Number 9, 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd was about a kid that turned into what creature? Number 10, who is the famous Amanda of The Amanda Show? Who's the famous Amanda of The Amanda Show? And number 11, what series had a spinoff called All Grown Up in the early 2000s? Those are all your questions for Snick Trivia. We'll be right back with the Snick Trivia after this. We are back with the answers to Snick Trivia. Let's see how you did on this quiz. My kids have never really seen Snick programming. I think maybe clips here and there, but I think you can go on YouTube and you can find whole Saturday nights that people have uploaded from old VHS tapes. So you can sit and watch like a 2-hour or 3-hour chunk of Snick. And I think I want to do that with them on a Saturday night coming up, especially when I quiet down after the holidays. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. Be like, this is what we used to do on Saturday nights in the 90s. All right, number 1, what year did Snick first debut on Nickelodeon? That was back in 92. I was a wee 7-year-old lad. 1992. Number 2, the iconic piece of furniture from the programming block was a big orange couch. Orange couch. Number 3, submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. Are you afraid of the dark? Number 4, which Snick show featured the lives of quirky teenagers at James K. Polk Middle School? That was The Adventures of Pete and Pete. I always remember the one where the younger Pete gets, I think, grounded or something, and he decides to tunnel under his house to try and escape, and he takes air from the sprinkler system so he can stay under. I thought that was insane. Number 5, in Clarissa Explains It All, what's the name of Clarissa's pet alligator? Elvis. Elvis. Number 6, Pierre Escargot was a character found on what series? All That. All That. Number 7, episodes called TV on Trial, First Date, and Abusement Park. Those were Roundhouse episodes. I used to skip this one when I was a kid. No interest in Roundhouse, but I thought it was more of a dancing show, so I have to go back and watch this because it says it was a sketch comedy show. Number 8, in 97, The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo. 97, Shelby Woo for number 8. Number 9, 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd was a kid who turns into a dog. I think the dog was voiced by Seth Green. Number 10, who's the famous Amanda of The Amanda Show? That's Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes. And number 11, what series had a spinoff called All Grown Up in the early 2000s? Rugrats. And there you have it, some Snick trivia in the books. Thanks for picking that topic and being a Patreon subscriber, Donald Fuller. Your fact of the day for today, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was inspired by the rivalry between candymakers Cadbury and Rowntree during Roald Dahl's childhood. Both sent spies to each other to steal trade secrets and eventually became highly protective of their respective chocolate-making processes, just like Slugworth in the movie. Or Slugworth ends up being good, but you get it. Triple Connections, we had Elf, Everything Must Go, and Zoolander. Those are all Will Ferrell movies. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.